Jesus, what do you look like? You see some sights when you've not got your gun. My name's Utah. These are the rules. Down, love. If you're going to be sick, you mop it up yourselves. There's a mop and bucket back there. I don't want to repeat of gladiators. We also have a chemical toilet on board. If you're going to use it, no solids, right? Not that you should have to use it. We're pulling into services for a leg stretch and a toilet stop, and that's a leg stretch, right? Don't go getting a meal. I'm being serious now. There's rules on board the coach. No bottles, no food, right? And no buggering about with the emergency exit. It's not a toy. We had one young lad bounce out en route to Torquay. He's now fed through a straw. Pick that up, please.
Aye.
Were there a couple sat in front of you?
Yeah, that French couple.
Yeah.
Queuing with a tray.
You are?
I saw them queuing with a tray.
Oh. Jesus, you give him an inch. Give him an inch.
With attendance figures dwindling, it continues to struggle in an effort to appeal to a younger generation with more modern tastes. Brian Potter has worked hard to turn the club's fortunes around, despite opposition from the members.
Well, they were 70 grand in debt when I jumped on, you know. Turned this place around, had a full staff shake-up. They didn't like that. Devised a completely new seating system. You know, they didn't like that either. They're all coming up to me. What does want a floor plan for? I said, come into the 90s. I now declare this meeting closed. Thank you. They haven't got a clue, it beggars belief. They've got to think modern, run a club.
Providing the music this evening is the club's resident band, Les Alanos.
It's not real Spanish. It's us. Les, Alan, us. Les Alanos. Les Alanos. Alan thought it up. Everybody thinks it's Spanish, but it's not. That's just like... that's like a little twist. It's us. Excuse me a minute. He was are they us puppies?
Yeah.
They're brown. Where's your blackened?
Oh, they're being healed.
Where? Loads? Tonight of all nights.
Get the keyboard on that, nobody will see.
I can see it. First rule of any backing band is all black. Now get them off.
You wearing brown shoes, Alan?
No.
You know the rules, get them off.
Told you. You get piss all past inside.
I heard that, Les.
Les has had to hold up rehearsals while Alan changes his shoes.
He's all right, the lad. He's still a bit wet behind the ears, what can you say? Saying that, he's a good musician, but he's not a patch on Frank, his dad. We were a double act here for 12 years here, me and him. He was a wizard, he was a proper wizard on the keyboard. He could make any noise you wanted. Helicopters, sirens, the works. He was a proper show. He used to play two at once. He'd have one in front of him, another one around his bloody neck. Absolute natural. Superb he was.
What happened to him?
He got the old TB bug.
Tuberculosis?
No, tribute band, silly bastard. He's in one now, right, said Frank, piss poor. He shaved his head completely, bald, everything. It isn't right, is it? 3 middle-aged men running around singing Deeply Dippy at their age. I ask you, have you heard this? We'll put that into that shit's on a cowbell, that does. 30 quid that off the car boot. There's not a noise I can't make on this setup now.
It's 8:20 a.m. and Patrick O'Neill arrives late for work.
I hate this job. This is the worst job I've ever had, and I used to work in an harvester, and that's saying something. What's got 90 balls and screws all women? Bingo. I tell you, they pour in, week out, same faces every time, pensions burning all in the shoulder bag, spending every bit of money that they've got, loose change, life savings. Listen to this one. Other night, I were up here, collecting glasses, right, nice as you please. Down there, some woman had some kind of a fit, something, right in the middle of the game. She was right in the middle of the game, on her back and on her arse, eyes down, she's lying there. But everyone carried on playing. Nobody moved. They don't, you know what I mean? Because it's bingo, you can't. Tom carries on calling, 6 and 2, 60, I can't do his voice, right? Shouts for supervisor, she comes running over, right? Gets this woman in recovery position, right? But everyone carries on playing. Nobody moved. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. So everyone's carrying on playing. Tom shouts for another supervisor to come over. Janice comes running over for help her husband, right? Because he's doing 2 books. He's doing his own and his wife's, and he can't manage.
Manchester Evening News Arena is Europe's largest multi-purpose indoor entertainment and sports venue. Security training for the staff is provided by specialist company LiveSec, and their representatives Chris Choi and Sean Bannon.
Welcome back to your third and final day of training. Hope you all slept well. And those of you who didn't, I hope you didn't sleep at all. Seriously though, today we're going to be looking at your relationship with the public and how to conduct a thorough and complete body search. Chris?
Thank you, Sean. Now, anal probes. Where and how to use them in a crowd situation.
Are we on now? Chris came out of prison in '85, and I
Well,
used to box.
I didn't come out of prison. Sounds terrible. Well, I did come out of prison, but I hadn't done anything. I was a prison officer, so I hadn't actually committed a crime. You know.
I used to box flyweight till I did my knee. What we do is come into the first initial stages of training. We touch base with the stewards, then we up sticks to the next port of call. Next week we're in Berlin. It's an international contract. We go all over, work in many different arenas, different venues, with all the top names, all the artists. You name them, we've worked with them over the years, haven't we? Meatloaf, Madonna, U2, Cast, worked with them all.
I've seen Cher's ass.
I was a dancer.
No one, it was Cher.
It was a
Whatever.
Chris, it was a dancer.
So that's cameras and recording equipment to Suite 21, and no food and no beverages unless it's on proven medical grounds. Sean.
Thanks, Chris. You know what the biggest enemy is in this business? Public enemy number one. Tell him, Chris.
Flash photography.
People might think we're being over the top when we talk about the public taking photographs, but the repercussions can be enormous. Someone tries to take a photograph at a concert, a husband, a lover, whatever.
Bang. It's like that. All hell breaks loose, doesn't it? We did Elton John in Stockholm.
Yeah.
And
Sure, Elton.
well, not that night, he wasn't. And he was right at middle at Candlelit Wind, and the flash hit him. Bang, like that, wasn't it?
Quicker than that, flash.
Yeah, and he was gone, you know. One woman, one flash, and he was all over the place. You know, he went straight into Nikita.
He's lost.
Yeah.
It was dazzling.
Yeah. We had Rocket Man, sad songs, he was all over the place. You know, he was like a headless chicken, you know. And for what? A selfish snapshot.
Luckily, the band jumped in
Right.
and jammed along with him, you know, and the audience just thought it was a medley, you know.
Yeah.
But he found his way back in the end. True professional, Elton.
I mean, if that had been somebody else, if that had been
Curtis Stigers.
frightening.
Men search men, women search women. Now, I know there's a lot of fellas in here who'd like it the other way around, but hey, hands off. Get them to open their bags and have a good look inside, but whatever you do, don't just stick your hand in there. There could be anything in there. Hypodermic needles, anything. Sean.
Thanks very much, Chris. Now, when we frisk people when they're coming to the arena, what primarily are we looking for?
Knives, yes.
I don't think so, mate. We're going to be doing a lot of Disney on Ice, Hercules, Beauty and the Beast, 911, family events, you know. But you are the representatives of live sec. You make the difference between what the public see on the door and what they see on the stage. It's you that's in between. You make the difference, Chris.
Sean's right. You've got to learn to build up a relationship with the public. Talk to them. Let them get to trust you. Ask them questions. Who's your favourite player? Who's your favourite singer? Show them the magic thumb trick. You know. Look at that, look. Can you see at the back? Do it for us. He does it better than me. Look at that, look. Now, I guarantee you, they may not remember who they saw that night, but they'll remember the magic thumb trick for the rest of their lives.
Basically, what we're asking for is 110%. 8 days a week, 24/7. It's not easy, it's a hard job. We're not denying that, but it'll probably be the most rewarding job you'll ever have. And a lot of fun as well, Chris.
Thanks, Sean. And I know that if we work together, we can have a great future together. Anybody, any questions?
Can you frisk children?
Leonard has lived on his own since his mother's death 23 years ago. He's unable to officially work because he suffers from angina and is registered as disabled. But he remains active by participating in numerous charity events and, of course, doing his paper round.
How do you feel about tonight? Oh, it's fantastic. I've not slept. I've a million and one things to do. I don't know, I'm got fitted all in. I can't believe it. Me getting an award. I've never won anything before. Oh, I tell a line, close one eye. I once won a paint by numbers set, but the blue was missing. Ships. And I once won a CB radio. It's here. For muscular dystrophy. Here. 10-4. 10-4, good buddy. Eyeball. This is Bernie's board. Your copy. Over. Got a convoy, eh? Needs an aerial.
Do you ever get lonely?
No, never. No, I've lots of friends, you see. I think if you've got lots of friends, the loneliness never shows its face. I tried it once for about half an hour, but I kept laughing. Hey, funny nun. She boxes for God. She's like another. Jab, sister, jab, jab.
I don't just deliver my papers, I deliver the good news of the Lord as well. I've always been a believer in something higher and divine. God's been good to me, but not just to me, to us all. He gave us the greatest gift, the gift of life. And we should live it to the max. Every day is a blessing. Every day is a gift. Life's an adventure. But people, they get so busy living their lives that they forget that He's there for them. That's why I spread His good news. One God and one love. Let's get together and feel all right. Bob Marley. Hey, how does Bob Marley like his donuts? We're jamming. Get it? Are you having that one? You alright, cockers? How you doodling? Alright. Lovely now. Brighter, isn't it? Never been on television before. I'm getting an award tonight, that's why they were me. For being the oldest paper boy, paper man in the country. Yeah? I might do your papers, you might have read about me. Do you believe? I do. I found God in Fleetwood in 1970. I became a Christian. Oh, stay away from the road. Hey, bless kids. I used to be one. Don't cry, it's alright, don't cry. It's okay. What's his name? Thomas, doubting Thomas. Don't cry, I've got a joke for you. Little lad says to his granddad, will you make a noise like a frog? His granddad said, why? He said, because my dad said when you croak, we're going to Florida. Are you having that one? Yeah, you done some beer, eh? No. Oh, you're alright. You're alright, up you go, little fella. You go. Hey, get off me, you dick. It amazes me how people can get bored with it. My mum used to say, how can you get bored with life when you don't know what's coming next? It's true. The thing I love most about doing my papers is the different people I see, you know, so many. I share the troubles and the happy times. I watch the children grow up and get married and move on. I think it's fascinating. He said, because my dad says when you croak, we're going to Florida.
Croak?
I got your diabetic chocolate for you there.
Thanks very much,
It might have
Leonard.
melted a bit in my sack.
Never mind, love. I like your cagoule.
Yeah, well, you don't know, do you, what it's going to be like? It's raining and
No,
then
I
it's
know
sunshine.
this weather, Leonard. It can't make its mind up.
No.
I blame NASA.
What?
Hey, you're set for tonight.
I am, yeah. I've got a million and one things to do. I best get a wriggle on. All right, Mrs. Belfast.
All right,
I'll see you
all the
tomorrow.
best. And thanks for
Bye,
bringing
Poppy.
these for us, Leonard. Try, love.
Hey, is that Turkey George? Oh, that's Turkey George. Hey, he's all right. Do you know him? He's all right, character, him. That's Turkey. He drives a big plush car. There's his car. He has a boot full of turkeys. Hi, he's at Bolton Market on Tuesdays and Charlie Market on Thursdays. Fruitfield, he sells them. God has been witness. Turkeys going cheap. That's his motto. Going cheap, turkeys. Hey, he's all right, lad. All right. Yeah, not bad. It's not him. It's not him.
Leonard calls at Harry Haroon's newsagents, the pickup point for his afternoon round.
All right.
Oh, these are heavy. Yeah, the bastards have stuck a Tandy catalogue in this week. Still not got your car, Leonard?
No, it's being mended, but I've got my trusty trolley, so it shouldn't take me long.
All right, then.
All right, I won't be long. God bless.
Right, take care.
See ya. Won't want to be you.
Yeah, Leonard's Leonard, really. I mean, he's harmless enough, just a bit eccentric, really. He's done the papers round here for years, you know. Used to do them with his mum, Bernie. She was a fun bugger. She never let him go anywhere on his own, you know. I can see him today, doing his paper round in all weathers, pushing his huge pram round. No, but it's good he's getting some sort of award, you know. I mean, half the women round here would be lost without it.
What do you mean?
Well, they've been running errands, left, right and bloody centre. They've been painting, shopping, up ladders, down spouts. One woman last summer had him lagging all her tanks. It takes him 3 hours to do his bloody paper round.
You got any poppers?
Are you blind? I'm filming. Huh? Try them there, pure gold. Blow your tits off. No, at least Leonard's honest, you know. Half the lads dump their papers in the canal, you know.
Right, well, these then, not Twix.
Will you shift?
With only a few hours to go until the start of the awards, Leonard makes a special visit to mobile hairdresser and long-time family friend Jackie Busher.
Hiya, cockers. Ready for your 4 o'clock?
Well, I was at 4 o'clock. It's 4:45 now. Come in.
Hey. Hey, that duck's back. Hey.
This is my Auntie Jackie. Say hello, Jackie.
Hello.
Oh, what are we having for dinner?
You on a butty. Right, what you having, handsome? Some highlights? Streaks?
Streaks? What will my girlfriend say?
You probably killed them all.
Big round of applause there, please, for Doreen Gash. Bolton's Best Lollipop Lady 1999.
We're reaching the end of the ceremony. It's nearly time for Leonard to step up and receive his award.
Now we come to the final award of this prestigious evening. The Graham Whitehead Award for Achievement in the Bolton Community. A very special award this year, someone who's touched all our hearts over the years and our letterboxes. And here to present the award, very special guest indeed. They've just, or should I say guests? They've just hot-footed it across from the current production of Oliver. Please welcome TV's own Bob Carroll G's and Spit the Dog.
It's an honour and a privilege to be here at your award ceremony, isn't it, Spit? So without further ado, I'm going to present an award to a man whose recognition is long overdue. Not unlike some of his newspapers. So, the 1999 Graham Whitehead Award for Achievement in the Bolton Community goes to Leonard de Tonkinson. Come on, Leonard. Yes. Congratulations, Leonard. Well done. No wonder the dog's going for you, smelling like that, Leonard. It's like a very fine French brothel. No, it isn't like a brothel. What do you mean you didn't know flares and Kamakida fashion? That's a lovely tailored D-mob suit. No, it isn't.
What I undo out your bum with?
You want to say a few words, Leonard?
I don't know what's there now. Little lad says to his granddad, "Will you make a noise like a frog?" His granddad said, "Why?"
Just a man with a man's courage.
After the surprise success of the debut single, Bernie was finally in a position to negotiate a record deal for Mark's much-anticipated first album.
Favourite like that. This is it. This is what it's all been leading to. This is my album, my baby. This. Then we go straight to Radio Gaga. It's a very eclectic mix, the album. There's new and there's old on it. I really wanted it to be a reflection of my influences, a tribute to the artists that have helped influence my talent. I've always been passionate about black music, that rural, ethnic, soulful sound, the sound of the streets, Aswad, UB40, Eddie Grant. The album's enabled me to work with some of the finest musicians in the world. The Samambi Singers are an incredible trio. We flew over from South Africa. I heard the tape once at a party. I was blown away by the vocality. So skillful. I wanted to embrace that pure sound, harness that pure energy. And don't worry, I'm not doing a bloody Paul Simon Graceland thing. Yeah, that was terrible. He just exploited those people. I mean, as if they hadn't been through enough already. I saw that film, Armistead, on Sky Premier the other night. I mean, those guys really had a rough ride.
Whoa, whoa. This album sounds like it's come from your heart. What did you want to say with African Tears?
I wanted to say something about the turmoil that the people of Africa have been through. I want to tell not just them, anyone who's ever experienced any form of hatred and oppression, anyone who's ever felt that painful fear of not knowing where your next meal's coming from, or anyone who's ever had to fight to exist, to struggle. I struggled for many years as a greengrocer in the fruit and veg business. They were hard times. I used to cry myself to sleep many nights, and like so many others, I found faith in the future through African Tears. African tears fall from the sky, rain in our huts, African tears
Heartbreaking tears for souvenirs, and no one seems to care at all. Down in Soweto there's a child who thinks a landmine is a ball. And at night I used to cry, at night I pray for peace. I remember burning tires and the riot police.
Think about the money, please.
This is great, lads. Absolutely fantastic.
Things couldn't be better for Mark Park. His success in the last 12 months have brought him all the trappings of stardom.
What do you think? This is mine, personalised on the plate. And I know you don't have to be famous to have one, but I think you look like a tosser if you do and you're not.
Memp 2.
Memp 2. That's the strangest thing, because that was already on when I got her.
What does it mean?
Well, it's me. It's me.
I don't understand.
Well, it's me. Look, well, me's there already. Look, me, Mark Park. Me, Mark Park. I know there's no C on Park, but, well, you could have that, and you could have Mark Park there, or you can have it there. Me, Mark Park. Forget the C, and forget the 2. The 2 doesn't mean anything. But me, Mark Park. Look at that. That's fate, that. Shit like that freaks me out. Bernie got the house for me. I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. And he got a great deal as well. The guy wanted a quick sale, so he managed to get the place job lot, furniture and everything. Bargain Bernie, that's what I like to call him. I'm still in the middle of moving in. I'm thinking about getting the place double glazed, because I can imagine it'll probably be a bugger to heat in winter. I try to live a pretty routine life. The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is yoga. I find it helps stimulate my mind and my body. I can do things now with my body that I couldn't do when I was 16. It's very exciting.
Is that Peter Kay's mum's bungalow?
Yeah, he's there, look. I like your mum's bungalow. Is that Freddie Mercury?
Yeah, she's obsessed with him. They had it painted for her birthday.
Are you doing any more shows?
Hey, I've no choice. She wants it all now.
Is that a gold toilet?
Oh, aye. You want to see a B-day?